Hello everyone, my name is ReclusiveZ and I'm back with more Stalker Anomaly Anthology 2.0. Haven't really done a whole lot. I started to explore a little bit, but then decided I might as well wait. As I did say in my last video, I would explore a little bit and then, you know, go do the main quests and the rest of the stuff, which turns out, thank you to one of my commenters, it turns out the quest line I'm following is for Mysteries of the Zone. I heard it's quite difficult, so yeah, I'm following that now, which, you know, will be oodles of fun. As I have no real experience with any of these mods. I've said that to a few of my comments. I started, well, remodding the original Stalker trilogy when Stalker 2 was getting ready for release. It kind of... Stalker 2 really renewed my love of the series, and I had to replay a lot of these in order to relearn the lore, the bits and tricks, and, you know, just what was going on. And I had initially wanted to make a series on all these trilogies, but I was going to use a very old version of OGSR, or Old Good Stalker Remake, which had been on my PC for, oh, God knows how long. It was the last mod I used when I was heavy into these games, and I was initially going to use it, but then I started looking stuff up online and found LFO, Radiophobia, Gamma Anomaly, this Anomaly Anthology 1.2 at the time, and now the 2.0 OBT. Oh, look at that. Look at the shadows and everything. How magical. And I found these, and I'm really quite happy that I did, because these are fantastic mods, but I have no experience with Gamma or Anomaly. They're not mods that I had played at the time. Truth and honesty, this mod is the most experience I have with anything related to Anomaly. So all of my surprise and my reactions are going to be relatively genuine when it comes down to it, because I've never experienced any of this. I had no idea the original trilogy could be this great, be this just renewed and modernized. I'm getting 51 frames over here. Oh, what is going on? Why is it getting so bright? Hunting pseudo dogs with a shotgun at range. Wow, it is real. The frame rate is really not liking it over here. Well, he is on a rock. Get back here, Snorka Dork. Need to talk to you. Oh, back up to 66. Back up to 81. 79. I don't know what the hell happened over here. As I noticed one of my commenters was talking about that a little bit. Yeah, I have not found any new knives. I have not found any enhanced knives. Sidorovich, I believe, has a knife. It's a really neat looking machete type, but he wants like 30 grand for it. And I am just completely and utterly unwilling to spend that kind of money on a knife. Especially to just harvest mutants. Really? You only winged me. But yeah, I just kind of unwilling to spend that kind of cash on a knife, but I may end up doing it. But other than that, I'm also looking for a new shotgun. I know that, I think it was in part 1. I found like a KS-23. Side-sucker. A frog and dead people out here and side-suckers and... KS-23, but I haven't found any ammo for it. But that is the shotgun I want to use. That's the shotgun I was maining in my 1.2 series, and I absolutely love it. Alright. Nature's out to get me. Thanks to Spike, you ain't much of a threat anymore. Come on. Where's your brother? Holy sheep! That's a chimera down. It's just a baby Mara. You ain't so tough now. I ain't cutting 50% of my damage to deal with you anymore. I took away my bleed artifact right now. Me stacking raw, untapped damage. I may hook the bleed artifact back up at a later date. I may never hook it back up. It was effective in 1.2, but I don't think I'm gonna use it now. I think I'm just gonna stack spikes. Back up to having like 1 or 3 spike artifacts. Well, except for that over there. Taking me out of it. I mean, this all looks, ooh, nice. Not seeing any artifacts. There's some random little rinky-dink burned out village over here.
Блин, дикие еще эти. Только их не хватало.
Yep, some kind of a burned out farmstead, old farmstead.
Ну чё, бля, работаем, бля, работаем, бля, работаем.
I have to admit, as a way to combine, you know, like red forest with a swamp, this is kind of neat. I hear them. Where you at, Kibbles and Bits? They are over there. It's gone all blurry. Still got quite a bit of health damage. Choppy chop. Oh yeah, otherwise my experience with these mods is relatively minor. It's gonna be neat playing all these, like, commenters have already been dropping, like, lists for other mods to try, like EFP, Escape from Pripyat, and the like. So, those will be really interesting to, give a shot one day. Unless they end up, you know, somehow fused into this, mod. I'm unsure. Anomaly Anthology has a lot of room to grow. It's pretty much the Stalker 2 I wanted. Northern Outpost. There are a lot of outposts. The, one of the custom storylines in here must deal with all of these outposts. Pretty good frame, 73. We've got southern, northern, observation post, the farmstead, a chemical anomaly. You know what's down here, what's down here, and that'll pretty much call it a done for this area. Back to the metallurgical plant, give it a small look over. Pretty sure there won't be a whole lot to it. Just, wandering dead guys. "44 spikes." I love spikes, man. That is a beautiful mod. I might like it more than Thistle. Just had 104 frames there for a second. I haven't come across any zombified stalkers yet, just all these really ancient ones. I've been able to test out my loot tables on them and see just how much loot they drop, because they got a 1 to 100% chance. Oh! Ran right the hell into that. Ooh. I'm gonna admit, that one caught me by surprise. Alright, so there's an art. It caught me by surprise twice. Black spray. Yeah, that's not helpful. That's Lucy lunch is what that is. I'm gonna put you away. It is really neat sounding out here. I will admit that. If you just kinda... You just stop and listen. The music, the sounds. It's not nearly as alive or as active out here as it is in the cordon. Oh, you... It is definitely far calmer sounding out here than it is in the cordon. In the cordon, it sounds like... It sounds like all hell is constantly breaking loose. And I mean, in a way, it kind of probably would be. I mean, the cordon is rookie territory. If there's anything anywhere you're gonna get continuously munched, it's gonna technically be in rookie territory. A little bit of a buzz on. Make sure that I don't wander into that flame anomaly. Yeah, I see them. Not getting any other artifact readings out here, though. Just a neat little area. Constantly saving in case I crash. I don't want to lose too much. Just chasing a leaf. Still have no idea what this is. It's not a teleporter, it's like a gamma ray burst bubble or something. It's just instant death. Stuck my head in one. Ain't a good idea. Another abandoned farm. Frogs. Why so many frogs? Oh, they're fast. They're surprisingly fast. I don't know if they do any real damage, but Toscano head? That is not a Toscano. I just find the amount of life this game has now to be utterly fascinating. Holy shit, they planted landmines! Okay, let's see if I can see that without blowing up. I think it was the next one down. Is that just a death trigger, or is there an actual, like, landmine? I'm not seeing it. I'm really not seeing it. I don't know if they actually show up like, maybe I should be throwing bolts. I think I'm leaving the village. I think I'm leaving this place. I don't think there's going to be anything of value. I don't think this is worth any of my time. Not to step on landmines. Especially landmines I can't potentially see. They don't look like the standard military type landmine where you'll see the little antenna sticking up off the top of them. Well, this has been neat and all. Huh. The abandoned farm is explosively non-abandoned. Well done, game. Well done. You got me with a landmine. Or a grenade bouquet. One of the two. It's a happy tree! It wiggles back and forth. Lots of happy trees out here. Don't drink the happy tree juice. It's like cactus juice. Oh. I'm a submarine. So much stuff to see, so much stuff to explore, and sadly a lot of it artifactless. But at least it's semi-populated. That's pretty great. Thermal anomaly. Oh, hello. You're on the edge of the thermal, I think. Oh, nope. You're moving in. Oh, there's two of them out here. Can I get these without burning up? That is a fresh eye. That is gunfire. You're moving around on me. Oh, hello. The anomaly threw its mama's beads at me. I don't know, I'm just gonna sterilize. Put those away. The anomaly throws its beads at you. You better start worrying. Like Mardi Gras over there. It's the sound of an anomaly trying to rip-start itself, just... My salary with Sidorovich went through. This place is empty, man. It's kind of, sort of, semi-empty, I should say. I mean, there's stalkers out here. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think it's time for me to move on to the metallurgical plant. Give that little upper village area a quick look over and... Alright. I will be back when I'm back in the metallurgical territory. I'll be up on the Yantar soon enough. Sakharov will have better equipment for me anyways. And then I'll be farming up some quests and stuff for him. Get my time better with the ecologists. Fence! Still can't believe I blew up in that other area. Stepped on a landmine. Kinda reminds me of Tristram music in the background. Anomaly, chemical reservoir.
Что-то не нравится мне это место. Ай, господи, достал уже это все.
That's... I mean, they are reservoirs. I mean, they are technically spraying chemicals. Is there any way up onto said chemical reservoir? Oh no, I jumped right into one. Any way up onto it? I'd say that's a sad no. Alright, time to go explore this village a little bit. What is red? What is red? What is red? X3, there may still be some... There's a lab over here? There's an X3 lab over here? I would have left this area and not realized. Oh, I'll add that to my list. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot in any of these extra areas. It's going to be just kind of me wandering around aimlessly. Gonna be a couple of cuts here, and that is either a, yeah, Psy sucker or a... I'd have just winged him. Not wasting the ammo on you. You still alive? Are you making that noise? Oh no, you're... Stop. Ow! Oh, because it didn't count as an entity, I got ya. Because it didn't count as an entity, I lost my spikes. Got ya. I want to at least get done with 2 of these labs now that I know there's a lab over here. Ecologists and bandits have a ceasefire. I wonder if, a similar area is in Stalker 2, but it's just flipped. Instead of being on top of the metallurgical plant, it's off to the side, kind of leading to it. It kind of looks like that small, burned-out village. Howdy. Ball your fire. Ow. 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 I don't know why. Ow. Ow. Recharging my signet. Gives me some enhanced protection. Nice vest.
Так, или пушку убери, или дуй отсюда.
Howdy, you got anything? Nope. You know, you would have aviators. Or not aviators, just glasses in general. Alright, so yeah, that's the end of this upper area. I'm gonna go explore a new laboratory, though. Mysteries of the Zone. Keep my detector out. No point in me, electrical substation. Yeah, potentially missing out. Oh, there's 2 of them in here. Oh. Oh, I said I wouldn't go into holes anymore, but yeet! Would have been kind of neat. This was the area I needed. Oh, I stand corrected. There's 3 artifacts out here. One of my achievements, statistics. Yeah, I think it's this one. You increase your chance of finding artifacts after an emission. And I also bumped up the artifact spawn rate from 0.2 to 0.4. Not a lot, but I'm beginning to think it's a lot. Ow! Ah! That's enough! Leave me alone, Meow Mix. How did you 2 survive this? You were the cats I left alive from episode 5. Well, at least my defense stat went up again. Armor's losing weight now, down to 20%. Ooh, aggression. Shotgun machine gun damage. Yeah, faster reload, faster damage. Oh, hell yeah. Much as I want to do more of that, I'm going with that right now. Yes, marvelous knife. Yes, it is. All right. So there were artifacts in here. We want those. Yep, battery, sponge, sparkler. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Let's see. Battery, radiation, bunch of negatives, sparkler, radiation, semi-positives, sponge. Ooh, minus 11 radiation. Electrical burn resistance goes down, but electrical and explosive goes up. Well, that could be handy. I'll put that on for now. Spend a lot of my time combing through anomalous fields and stuff like that, getting more and more artifacts to keep Lucy fed. In order to get to where I want, I've got to go inside. I've got to go the long way around and back up in. So I'll be right back. You know, unless something interesting happens. I don't know what any of that says. Alrighty, well, I'm getting closer to the lab. Truth of Notice is kind of what the games needed was more labs, but they need to be fully filled and realized. There is so much more scientific lore that could be stuffed into this game. I doubt anybody's respawned in there. So there's one thing I'm a fan of, it's always more lore, always more reason, always more stuff to explore. Huh. You know, that's kind of what made these games great. You know, the ambiance and the, just all the stuff you could figure out. Like, this doesn't look like a standard lab entrance. Hi. Bye. Wow, he took that well. There's another dead end back there. There's another dead end, 2 dead ends up there. Oh, come on, deadites. Let's rock. You can all come down to me, though. Actually, you know, do I have... I do! Huck luck ya! I didn't realize! I can't see! I'm blinded myself! Go away! I can't see! Oh, crap. Damn it, who put a flashbang in my grenade holster? My grenade delier. Oh shit, yeah, oops. That was 100% unintentional. I thought that was a frag grenade, not a flashbang. The only thing I stunned was myself. These zombies are like, look at that dipshit. Just running around in circles. All right, time to go back in. I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube to myself. Oh my God, it is. And it is painful in here. I'm dead. Whoa, so that was being psychically dominated. All right, let's unequip that, because that seriously tanks my psychic resistance. How's this do? Okay, I'm fine there. And then, yeah, hang on a second. Let's see, 027R pills. Yes, psychic resistance is up, and Psy block. Holy crap, that controller in there was just dominating the shit out of me. Let's just take 2 of those, shall we? All right. Man, I knew I was in trouble when things... Oh my God, it's still hurting me. Let's see, emergency oxygen tank. You know what? Let's burn one of the ones that are at 50%. Another heavy metal cylinder designed for the use with the SSP-99 ecologist suit. I wonder if I can't use it without that. Manufacturer of said tanks is unknown. Is often assumed that they are imported into the zone through the Kiev Institute. The tank is coated with a barbarized polymer that prevents conditions with electrical anomalies, while also remaining light enough for research to carry around. Attached to the tank has a heavy set of heavy-duty straps designed to take abuse from anything the science team could throw at it. The tank is rated to carry around 90 minutes of high-pressure oxygen mixed through a provided regulator. Yeah, that's a good idea also. That's pretty toast. Fortunately, I have no idea which one is best in here, so I'm going to take a small variety of the ones that I have. An NBC-70 CBRN is said to be the finest gas mask filter available in the zone, the most reliable but also rare and expensive filter with increased protection against very harmful airborne toxic particulates, supplied and used mainly by ecologists, which makes it quite difficult to obtain without a good enough connection among these factions, despite the fact that it still isn't good as oxygen tanks. It's able to provide you with enough protection at the far north locations, even if it's just an extra hour. Some stalkers even heard about ecologists using these filters during their raid in underground locations, which is yet to be confirmed. Okay, so that might be the one I'm going with. So that's an NBC-70, and this is an NBC-77. So wouldn't the 77 be better than the 70? Probably. Modern gas mask filter used by special forces around the globe, offers top-of-the-line protection against harmful airborne toxin particles and nuclear hazards, while still remaining incredibly compact, lightweight, and efficient, especially compared to the oxygen tank. Label reads Mira Safety, made in Czech Republic, EU, CE 1024, manufacturing date, yada 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 yada. And then an MOF-6 filter, lightweight, Czechoslovakia. Gas mask filter supplied in protective wrapping of grease-proof paper, often imported by bandits for scouting and collections. Well, let's, I mean, if I'm gonna test anything, I might as well. So a lot of people are having similar issues with this. So this gas mask helps me a little bit. Oh, it still hurts a lot. Well, this is hellishly problematic. All right, let's put on the very best one. Never thought I'd have to buff up like I'm going into a boss fight. All right, this is the very best mask I can wear other than throwing on the O2 tank, so I'm still taking damage. I'm putting the O2 tank on. Nope, can't use that either. Wow, that is really inhospitable in there. Holy crap. Would an exoskeleton be allowed? I mean, I have an exo helmet. I really have to upgrade to an exo helmet? That didn't come out fully repaired. Can't wear a gas mask or an air tank with it either. Well, this is problematic. All right, how about, a Seva suit? Or do I need a Seva mask? Well, shoot. Okay, I'll be back. Well, this took me far longer than I wanted it to. I've been running around for a few hours now doing things and trying to figure out how best to survive in that bunker. Turns out it is not controller influence or psi sucker influence or, psi damage influence. It is the toxic air mod. In the MCM, under toxic air, right here, toxic air damage. I turn this all the way down. I stop taking damage in there. But I also don't want to disable this mod. I'm leaving it where it is. But it is toxic air that is damaging my health so extensively and dramatically. So the only way I found to fix that is I need a very special helmet that none of the ones in my inventory can currently handle that can attach. So unknown. A scientific, nope, sorry, that's Soviet. Scientific air tank. This one back because I don't need the Soviet one. The scientific air tank, which is all the way down here right now, is the only one that states ability to breathe underground. Ability to breathe in northern locations and underground. So yeah, I need this tank, but I also need either a special suit or a special helmet. I've been running around like mad. I've been doing quests for these guys. Guess who sells my helmet? Scroll down. There it is, an SSP-99 Zazlan helmet. An uncomfortable but high-quality hood-style helmet produced by the same institute responsible for the Seva series suit. It features a hermetically sealed construction designed for total isolation from anomalous environments. Can be combined with military armored suits to enhance their protective capabilities in anomalous zones. Also used as part of the SSP protective suits. This helmet can take an oxygen tank. It doesn't show it in here. I'm gonna buy it. 36 grand. And I'm going to come over here, equip it. And now I will be able to add a scientific oxygen tank to my belt. This will completely and utterly eliminate any and all radioactive damage that I can accumulate, I believe. And it will also disable the toxic air damage as long as I have this on. So now I can travel in the undergrounds. But the problem is, while trying to figure out all this stuff, that bunker is full of enemies. It is so frigging full of enemies. There are so many, unbelievably. I was wandering around. There must be 10 size suckers down there. There are like 6 actual stalker zombies down there. There's a handful of standard zombies. There's snorks. There is so much death in that bunker. I have no idea how I'm going to get through it. So I unpacked my PKP Pachang Tactical BAS and I have loaded up 300 rounds of ammunition for it because reloading the shotgun by hand is not going to be possible. Reloading the sniper rifle by hand is not going to be possible. And I don't have any ammo for the SMG. So I'm going to hope that 300 rounds of, well, 7x62 by 54 MMR handles it. So I'm going to get this repaired via normal means. I'm going to take this, I'm going to take that, and I'm going to start repairing. And then I'm gonna go wage war on that bunker, so I'll be back. Alrighty, it is time to get buffed back up. Let's see. Let's get some Vinca, Cyblock, 27s. Take that off so I'm not being affected. Yodelin. Have to not push this too far, too hard. Vodka, a little bit of caffeine. And I think that's about all I'm gonna need right now. Hopefully I'm buffed enough to handle this, because this is about to be hell, now that the toxic air is not affecting me. You know what? I might... weapons. Oh, I might need a couple of grenades. Alright, let's do this. This is gonna get very bad very quickly. armor held up really well. All right. This is a lovely room of death. Yeah, that works. Screenshot it. Better yet, let's keep that out. Yeah, that looks way better. Whew. All right, first time I've had to use a belt-fed weapon. X3 lab. All right. Well, it's time to begin the harvest. So I'll be back. Alrighty. Well, survive this nonsense. Only cost me 100 rounds of ammo and some shotgun shells. Let's see what else awaits me in here. I don't even know what killed him. It wasn't me. That's a neat looking fractured. That there big Bubba fracture. If mama said hello. Alrighty. This looks a lot like, going into the end zone of the NPP, and I'm gonna run into the, sea consciousness. That's what a lot of this looks like. I don't know what killed him, wasn't me, but I'll take his stuff. I'll take his heart. That's a dead end, that's normal. I gotta be a monolithian in here waiting for me, is he? Great old time. Make sure I was recording again, had a sneezing fit. Allergies are completely and utterly bricking my life right now. It's nice in Michigan for just a little bit. Nice 70-degree weather, and every tree's like, it's time to pollinate. There's boxes. Yeah, O2 canisters running in here, so at least I can be in this area. And for the fact I got this really nice helmet. Still got my other one. When I'm ready to swap off of this one, because I do believe this one loses a lot of ballistic protection. Yeah, this one ain't nearly as nice for, yeah, ballistic resistance. But you think it would have, like, PDA. Can I do anything with said PDA? 4526 is the door password, huh? Avon calling. Is that gonna blow me up? Am I gonna get... I don't like how precariously placed that is. Hi. Hi. Door locked. Highly unfortunate. What the? To face his way through the door, but yeah. Ah, really? Got ya. Ow. Yeah, I thought so. I've added a couple of cells to my arsenal, so they're helping eliminate bullet damage. That dude's just hanging around. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention that I upgraded my arsenal a little bit in the beginning video. I added 2 cells, an artifact formed in a gravitational anomaly likely due to intense local magnetic fields. Its interior structure spins perpetually on its axis as long as it is not disturbed. Cell has one truly noteworthy to an average person property. At the very fast moving object getting within its proximity gets partially disintegrated, releasing a hefty amount of radiation. Radioactive particles in the process. Some stalkers use the artifact to their advantage, claiming that dealing with radiation sickness later beats getting hit with a bullet in the present. So yeah, disintegrates part of a bullet coming to you. Unfortunately, in the process, releases a lot of radiation. Reduces bullet damage by 15%. Reduce the amount of damage converted to radiation. Stacks max 65%. So I have 2 of these. And since I have anti-rad artifacts, on board, whatever radiation I'm getting hit with isn't too much to worry about. As I'm losing, I believe, 33, 22, and 11. Yeah, 33 rads per second. So whatever, it's worth it. The bullet damage reduction is worth it. I have yet to find a better shot. He's behind me? What just happened? All right. Well, you lost your advantage immediately. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna take your meats. Make me an Arby's sandwich. I guy's just is that hanging around. Yeah, this kind of looks sea consciousness-y. What a neat little underground area. Definitely burning through my O2 tank. Documents from X3. Mission complete. Oh, there's only 2 sets down here? Oh, that was awfully short-lived. And nothing written in these. How unfortunate. At least the other lab had info. Well, that was definitely shorter and far more entertaining than the lab I went to in 1.2. Well, I guess when I'm out of here and heading into the garbage to do the other lab, I'll be back. This ain't no real point in me rehashing all this. Alrighty, on to X27. So I'm back over here in the garbage near the train depot. And X27 is, well, in here. This is a new lab, one of the new labs, much like X3. Yeah, mysteries of the zone and all that. Yeah, this one's down here. I've been through this lab already in 1.2. So, depending on if there's actually anything down here to fight, I may be speedrunning it a little bit. Just trying to collect everything I can and get out. Put on my old helmet. Lab 27. What in the... was that? Oh, crap. How unbelievably foolish of me to go into the lab without my toxic air helmet on. So, yeah, that's not me. That was neat. That was not me. Need to get my phone off my desk. Whoops. So yeah, that was not me. I was not unloading my shotgun. There is a burr down here. That is different. There's a burr, and there are rats, and there's a size. This place was not populated in my 1.2 run. This is all kinds of different. Oh boy, he's really affected me. Wow, oh, he's gonna be a pain in my... Yeah, there he is. Okay. That was a different kind of controller. All right. This is awesome. All right, that needs to come off. These need to go in, but I'm buffing for a fight. This is just straight awesome. I'm gonna have to, I am being pleasantly surprised by all this. This whole area was empty. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's not. Put that away. Put it down, put it down, put it down. Quick line of sight. Oh, man. This is all kinds of mean. Oh my. Okay, you know what? Huck, luck, catch. Holy crap, that got intense fast. Check out these controllers. We're in clothes. These things are so much fun to fight. I have no issues with these guys. The fact that they could just turn your gun on you. Ow, 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 ow. Excuse me. This is a non-shooting gallery. Jagovs? Bloody all right. Our residents are trying to sleep. Anybody else? Anyone else? Hey, I forgot. I've got magazines I can empty. Man, there are a lot of them. -5 reputation. Okay. It says zombified. I don't know how I'm losing. You know, I really was not expecting any of what has gone on down here. I am gonna have to look around and figure out if there's anything else down here. There is more down here. One moment. This is gonna be great. Peekaboo! -5 reputation. There's more. There's so many more. This place is infested. Ow. You keep shooting me, I'll keep putting you down, I swear to God. Friggin' zombies. There's more of you. Ooh, that was a 2-for-1. How utterly fascinating. There must be a controller still down here. You know, it makes sense instead of wasting my ammo, put the damn shotgun away. Model 1887. Yep, there's one down here. Whoa, hey! He made me pull out my gun. So even, oh, he's just making me flail. So yeah, he just randomly makes you pull a weapon. That's pretty cool. So, which side is he on? Because I gotta get him before he gets me. There he is. Can I have a moment? I don't think so. Well, at least they're a frigging threat. I will admit to that. They are a frigging threat, and I appreciate that. But I'm not used to being rapid-fired by controllers or burrs. I am seriously not used to being this outgunned by controllers. Normally, they're not much of a threat. They really aren't, under normal circumstances, this kind of a threat. Like, it's nice to see them being this friggin' mean. Like, this is genuinely panic-inducing. Like, them just strolling up on you like that. Oh my god, there's so much more down here. Night-night. Back to sleep with you. Your time as stalkers is over. There's another one. How about spending my ammo? Just gotta keep breaking line of sight with you. Go ahead, flail your hands as much as you want. Holy crap, this whole place. This is nothing like my 1.2 walkthrough. Alrighty, now that everything is looted and collected, man, this has been a heck of a workout. This has been more action than I thought there'd be down here. I am genuinely surprised by all this. I just hope I can keep finding everything I need. I don't even want to harvest the Toscanos. So it looks like everything from the lower floors should have come up to fight me. If I remember correctly, everything I want is on the lower floors as well. Acid pools and stuff are still around here. And this place was chock full of just all kinds of goodies the last time I was here. Doesn't seem to be eating my armor. Except for when I wander into it like a friggin' goober. What am I stuck? What is going on? What is... That was weird. Listen, I have got a full environmental containment suit going. I should not be taking as much damage as I am. Definitely gonna have to repair my armor though at this rate. Cause yeah, it's getting eaten just being down here. Scientific medkit. Another Hercules. Antibiotics. I don't know if anything has changed down here, unfortunately. Putting my... Yeah, I'm not reaching for the Vinca. The side block, they can keep it. I've already cut enough health off my armor. Time to repair it, except for I don't have hip and an anomalous backpack for this. Alright, armor's back up to 92% instead of 80, which is pretty good. So yeah, all this looks to be exactly the same. Not really seeing any difference down here. Still locked. Should be an SP9 suit down here. Yeah, all this is looking very familiar, very samey, very... Oh, nope, the suit is gone. Or was it over here? Could have sworn there was an SP99 suit. Oh, there it is. There's an ecologist suit. Yeah, I remember my 1.2 saying, you know, I wish these cells and stuff down here were filled with things and there was something to menace you. I had no idea that it would actually happen. It's utterly fascinating. So everything I'm looking for should be down here. There should be 5 sets of notes and stuff that I'm looking for. Or these cells being filled with, like, sleeping, bloodsuckers would be kind of cool, too. You know, if you could have them sleeping but be cloaked. So... less stuff has changed overly dramatically. Old folder. Laboratory maps inside, only 2 pages remain. Schematic showing the plans of Laboratory X27 and X18. It's 1. This is the one I missed in my 1.2. It's 2. May 17, 2007. Archive. Top secret. Notification for the Department of Laboratory X Series. Branch 27 from Hoffmanov. AG, according to the directive of the head of the 3rd section of the AOZT Chernobyl Anomalous Zone. I inform you, from August 1st, 2007, the laboratory will transition to a 24-hour work schedule with 3 shifts. The laboratory will be divided into 3 sections by floors. First floor, Technical Control Department. Second floor, Synthesis of Drug under the code name AL0-95 and its derivatives. Floor 3, Transportation of Finished Products. All employees have undergone training and received corresponding security clearances of categories A, B, and C and must report to the curator to receive work instructions. That's 2 of 5. Should be a hard drive in here, which will be 3 of 5. Bunch of faps. There's the hard drive. Hard drive from one of the computers of Lab X27. It may contain useful information. It is an old hard disk drive. Order and a gas mask. Order! April 23rd, 2009. Order IV-4231/A. Due to the need to improve the quality of produced drugs, a decision has been made to partially unseal Laboratory Complex X27. I order the redistribution of space on the 3rd floor of the complex for laboratory needs, specifically 1. Construct isolated rooms for storing biomaterials. 2. Relocate and connect the equipment necessary for the underground complex. 3. Create an archive for storing current information approved NVN. Biomaterials, basically, people they probably steal. So that's 4. And the 5th one will be this way. This away, this away. Do you know the way? Just get jump scared down here. It would be neat if there was a burr down here that didn't aggro to you, and the first time you come this way, you get that weird image grab that it did to me back upstairs where I fired my gun for the first time. That would be kind of neat. Yeah, I thought so. That area is sealed. And this is all way darker. I don't remember this being dark in my 1.2. Like, this is eerily dark. And Vinca. Antibiotics and antidote. Cyblock. Most of this stuff looks to be the same. Hercules. Bone man in a tub. Armor eaters hanging from the ceiling. Experiment journal. Laboratory X27 complete. Experiment journal. Experimental log. It contains descriptions of various experiments on unthinking with apathy, most likely referring to zombies or zombified subjects. According to the latest entries, the scientists are testing a drug that reduces the effects of chemical burns on the body. I mean, at least they were using zombies, but at the same time... And if you had to choose the lesser of two evils, if their brains are already fried by an emission... I really don't want to bump into them armor eaters. Alright, so last I know, that is the entirety of X27 completed. And I will save us the trip back up. I'll be back. Alrighty, I'm back outside of lab, what was it, X27 I think? Yeah, X27, I'm back outside of it. Basically I went around and cleaned up my inventory, sold a few things, tried to get everything back in balance. I think I'm gonna call it here for now. It's been about an hour and 30, hour and 40, I don't know, depends on how I cut it down, but I'm gonna call it here for now, and you know, maybe next video I'll go out and explore the Agroprom region over here. Add Agroprom to it, and maybe go up into the Yontar after I go through Rostock a little bit. I haven't really decided yet, but until that time, I thank you all for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video and you happen to like the content that I create, feel free to leave a like, a comment, or heck, even a subscribe down below. I'd appreciate that, as it helps to push both my content and my channel further onto the YouTube algorithm, and with YouTube constantly changing how things, well, happen with YouTube, now more than ever, all of your guys' support really, really matters. So, I thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.